ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the Respawn LAN at Bandura Latrobe University. We are in the Union Hall here. Respawn guys are putting up a fantastic LAN event once again. I am back here. I was casting the League of Legends here last time, but I am back. I am casting my game of choice, DOTA2 this time. We are already into the bans and picks, so we'll shoot straight over to it. I am Gamestah's RagnaroK. I am bringing you all the action here from Bandura Latrobe, and we'll shoot over. Bans and picks are already most of the way through, so we'll shoot through it very, very quickly. Bans already out. Team Casual Racism have banned out Lifestealer, Visage, Alchemist, and Nature's Prophet so far. Proudly sponsored by Centrelink. The team that's looked so strong throughout this entire tournament have banned out Darkseer, Batrider, Bounty Hunter, and Timbersaw. Picks up so far Leshrac, Lena, Sven, Magnus, and apparently sponsored by Centrelink, Naga, Nyx, Chen, and one more to come in this pick phase. They've picked up that Naga basically every game I've seen so far. They love that Naga Siren on the support. That net is just so strong as a lockdown. It goes through BKB as well, so it works out perfectly for these guys, especially with that first game we casted of them. That Invoker play with the Naga, just perfect synergy going out there. But it does look like Nyx might be played as a carry this time. That Naga has been played as a support most of the time. They've got a Nyx as well as a Chen, so it looks like the Naga Chen support with the Nyx Assassin actually going into like a solo mid-role role, and he shouldn't have too bad of a time there either, because he will be up against a Magnus. And you just look at the AoE coming out from Team Casual Racism. They do have Leshrac with his AoE stun, Lena AoE stun, as well as her damaging Q. I can't think of the name of it right now. What is it? Dragon Slave. Then you got Sven with his AoE Stormbolt, and then you've got Magnus with his reverse can't speak now. Reverse polarity, as well as his shockwave, being able to do some big damage, and also being able to give that empower buff up onto Sven so he can do bonus damage. But Gyrocop to pick up now by proudly sponsored by Centrelink. So it looks like they want to get that Gyrocopter big. That will be their number 1 position coming in. Sven most likely the number 1 position for Team Casual Racism. So it looks like TC are going to need their solo mid, and an offlaner is the looks of proudly sponsored by Centrelink. So the last band's coming out now, so you'll be looking at banning out some sort of solo mid now for from Team Casual Racism. They know that's what they're going to need, but instead they ban out a Rubik, so they must be thinking Naga Siren's going to be played as a hard carry. Even though the Gyrocopter's there as well. I mean, Naga Siren, not bad in the offlane, but not the greatest. Can still be picked up very, very easily and be taken down. But we will shoot over, and a Queen of Pain ban out coming from proudly sponsored by Centrelink. They don't want to go up with that burst damage. Even more AoE in that team lineup. But I doubt Magnus would be the solo mid hero here, so they're looking for an offlaner. I think I said they were looking for a solo mid before, but I think Magnus might be the proudly sponsored by Centrelink might be thinking Magnus could be the offlaner with his skewer. He can skewer away very, very quickly. But an Omni Knight pickup now. It looks like Omni Knight might be a safe lane. They might be going aggressive tri-lane, and they do have a fantastic team lineup for an aggressive tri-lane. AoE stuns everywhere. I mean, you got Sven Stormbolt with the fire up from Leshrac, as well as the Lena straight after as well. So big AoE stuns can corner them all into a small little area and do massive amounts of damage very, very quickly, especially when Sven gets up God's Strength and he hits for that massive amount of bonus damage with the cleave on top of it. What is it? A bonus 150 and 200% damage coming up, and a Pudge pickup here from proudly sponsored by Centrelink. That will be their solo mid going up against the Magnus. If this Pudge gets a little sniff of a snowball, he's going to bail out of control. I mean, there is 3 strength heroes on the other team, but Pudge, the pure damage that can come out from the hook as well as the rot, just chase them down and rot. As much health that you want away from them is perfectly fine, and his ult as a massive lockdown. Chen going to be able to send them home. I wonder if we're going to see any of those any of the Chen hooks come out for proudly sponsored by Centrelink as the game goes on. But we are into the game now, and we will shoot over. We do have Respawn 27 returning champs playing the Gyrocopter. We've got Nada, he will be on the Pudge. Fatty will be playing that Nyx Assassin. Infinity on the Naga Siren, and Chen, returning champion of the gods. Well, we shoot over to TCR. We will have Mai being Matai playing the Lena. Jazzy McSleazy will be playing on the Sven. Chef will be playing on the Lestrak. We will have Mardo playing on the Magnus. And finally, to cap the line off, we've got Jimmy the Trout. He will be playing that Omni Knight. And it looks like they want to push down. They want to get into the enemy jungle very, very quickly. It looks like Jazzy said pause out because he wants to finish his MS Paint for the MS Paint competition. Yeah, always great having a look at some of those pictures that go up on there. And it looks like they are moving very, very deep into this jungle very early on. And there goes the pause out now. So it looks like returning champion of the guides will need to restart his DOTA2 client very, very quickly. He needs apparently needs a quick little. Might be having a little bit of trouble. Very interesting sword here on the Sven. Let's have a look at it. What is it? It's a ring blade. It's a common sword that Svens can pick up. Let's just go around and have a look at anything that anyone's got. Nothing there on the Lestrak. We'll have a look at the Lena. Lena just has her mythical taunt going. Come back down, Magnus. I don't think there's anything for Magnus's. No, there's nothing there for Magnus's. We'll go up to the Omni Knight. Omni Knight looks like he's got a bit of gear on him. Yes, he does. He has the Mallet of Magnificence, as well as the Wing Paddling Armor, and the Runed Helm of the Valor going on. When we go around, nothing on the Naga Siren. Gyro, there's no kits out for Gyro yet. Budge. It looks like he's got the Flesh Ripper hook that's going to be there. Chen, it doesn't look like Chen's got anything on him. Apparently Chen has a Flesh Ripper hook. That managed to screw up somehow. Good on Chen. But we'll go over to the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin doesn't have anything on him either. But don't forget, guys, we do have League of Legends running as well. If you head over to www.twitch.com, twitch.tv/Gamestah TV 2, you'll be able to check out all of the action going over to out from League of Legends. I am here at Respawn Land. We do have Cold Blood and Kit Fox bringing you all the League of Legends action. Then we also have Brett, our dear Super Roach. He will be he's over there. He's the one posting up all our information. He's getting photos. We are doing interviews with winners and losers and everyone else in between today. They'll all be going up on YouTube and our Facebook and our website once the new website gets released. But until then, have a look at our Facebook, have a look at our Twitter, check all that out to keep up to date with what we're doing. But again, it looks like there will be a little bit of trouble going on, a little bit of a power outage apparently on one of the computers. Yeah. A shout out to Jeffy on the live stream here for tripping up the stairs. Being fantastic tripping up the stairs there. Good work to Jeffy, all you guys out there. Jeffy, he is running quite a few of the tournaments here today, including the League of Legends. Big shout out to him. He does so much work trying to work out all the competitions here. He does all the change logs. He basically runs everything, lets all the teams know who's playing who, and does a lot of work. All the guys here at Respawn are fantastic, and a shout out to the sponsors of Respawn, obviously Thermal Take and Gigabyte, both top sponsors for Respawn Land. Coming down here. They have their own little booths going on. There's still a lot of people here. It is like nearly 9:15 at night, and everyone's still here. This is an overnight land. They have fantastic and amazing fun cops that go on right throughout the night. Like even if you're a casual gamer and you like games like Truckermania, you have chances of winning prizes. They have little Truckermania competitions, gun game for Counter-Strike Source. They still have that going for prizes, as well as you can always get your DC++ and just sit there and download movies off everyone else's computer. Doesn't matter what it is, someone is bound to have it on their computer somewhere. Whoop, don't want that, I want to do that. Someone is bound to have it somewhere, and like, so But we do have lots going on. Chen, it looks like he is still out of the game just for now. Many things going on here at Respawn. I mean, like, there's just too much. Also, if you want, you can shoot straight over to the Respawn Twitch. I think it's just www.twitch.tv/respawnland, if I remember correctly. And over there, they'll be having whatever featured games going on at the time. We do have the Oz Fortress guys here as well. They are streaming out the Team Fortress games that are going on here at Respawn as well. But we always have great people looking after us here. Shout out to Tristan, aka Zardos, as well as Squiddiness, two of the guys that put up a lot of stuff here, and Nathan, of course, who also helps with all the live streaming that we do here. We can stream out at this quality because of the effort that he puts in to help us get our internet connections here at the Latrobe Uni. But don't forget, guys, Respawn number 29 will be coming up shortly. This is Respawn number 28. This is the Throne of Games. Always a Respawn, always a theme. Just remember that, guys. There's always a theme. If I remember correctly, the last one was something to taco about, and there was Mexican hats everywhere. But it's always a bit of fun, and it's always a great time down here. Plenty of gamers, plenty of people just sitting around enjoying themselves, enjoying the company of other gamers. Even if you have no friends down here, you will surely make friends very quickly. There's always usually someone looking for someone to join their team. You can just jump in. Doesn't matter your skill level. All that matters is you jump in and have a go. And it does look like Chen has managed to reconnect, as I have a drink of water. So it looks like this game is going to be getting back underway, and the pause.
If you guys want to actually look at some screen, you can head on over to Gamestah TV3, where
It does look like we're going to be getting ourselves back in and underway again. And there we go. So Return Champions of Gods is on that Chen. He is hanging around in that jungle. It does look like they're trying to bust him out right now. They are moving through the jungle. It looks like Lashrak or Lena are going to stay here. They just want to block out this camp. So there's, but they are going to drop a ward. They are going to move out, drop a ward, move out. It does look like we have a Nyx assassin who is going to be staying down here on bottom lane solo, and who is going to be the Pudge is going to be mid. So we will have the Pudge coming up on mid, and there's that aggressive tri lane. But they are going to be hit up with their own aggressive sort of just a duo lane at the moment. We have a Naga as well as the Gyro, as the Chen manages to DC again. So do not know what's going on here, guys. My apologies. Calling for a forfeit.
This, of course, going through to take on strength in numbers. Respawn's undefeated champions. Last time they competed, so this will be a well,
looks like a lot of people going for Fnatic and other ones going for Human in the lobby here. Just waiting for. Looks like we're all
Sorry.
like you said, we rock it through the.
Anyway, guys, I will just quickly do a couple of things while I'm waiting here. My apologies. Unfortunately, you can't always foresee these sorts of things. Guys are asking how many viewers that we have up on stream at the moment, so I'm just going to give them a quick run up. Shout out to you guys that might be watching inside of Dota TV. Big thanks for you guys for giving us your support. Even here, like most of you guys are only the guys here at the LAN, so a big shout out to you guys for even supporting these teams while you're here instead of playing all the other games as well.
So I think I might just mute everything. Oh no, sorry, there we go. He is now in.
had a look at Silvers, if you have a look at these ranks, the highest is Gold 2 as Dominator.
And these guys are so excited because there's 9 people watching. A big shout out to you 9 people that are watching out there.
Maybe they're just stuck in ELO like us, eh?
Don't forget, guys, Respawn LAN here is sponsored by Thermal Take Esports as well as Gigabyte. Don't forget, brilliant products that come out from these two guys. Go and check them out. And of course, our sponsors here at Gamestah, ozgamers.com. Go and check those guys out for all your hosting needs. They are absolutely amazing for everything that you need for your hosting. Servers, your event servers, your TeamSpeak, anything under the sun. Just go and check them out. It'll be no issue whatsoever. Wondering what is going on. Sorry about the break there, guys. I am going to switch back to the other screen, and I'll shoot back to you guys the moment that we manage to get this back up.
That's a bit of all.
Hey there, guys, and we are back. They've actually finally managed a gyrocopter. Looks like he's come straight out, kicking it straight onto the Omni Knight. And Omni Knight looks like he's in a lot of trouble here. He did take his heel straight up, and he's getting done with a lot of damage. First blood straight out on top of the gyro. Naga manages to pick it up, actually, and on the Omni Knight, that solo lane Omni Knight, looks like he walked down way too far, managing to get picked off there. Unfortunate for him, and we will jump over down to the bottom lane. The solo Nix, he has managed to pick up level 2 already, getting plenty of experience down here, just hiding in the trees. It looks like Lena's walking around to try and find him, has managed to find him. He's going to eat his way through. He's going to get bunt off a little bit of damage there. He's just going to try and hide in the trees as much as he can. Lena comes around, does not see him. He's just going to be hiding just in the fog of war. Wants to try and pick off as much experience as he possibly can. Very smart play. Just have a look at where he's hiding, where he's trying to get, and you might see him just walk around. He might just walk back around. No, he's trying to block up the creeps. He might just walk back around here, hide back up in those trees again, and try and get up as much experience as he can. He's getting quite a bit where he's standing right now. Lena has managed to spot him up. Is there a ward down here or something? Oh no, Lestrak was giving him vision all the way down. Back over into the mid lane, we do have Magnus versus Pudge. Pudge should be having quite a time up here. He shouldn't. And you have a look, he is 1 CS ahead. They have the same amount now and the same amount of denies, but Gyro 8 for 1 on the top lane. 8 for 0 for the Sven down on the bottom lane. Sven's getting quite a bit of free farm. Nix really does not need that much in the way of his the farm just yet. He just mainly needs the experience. As much gold as he can possibly get so he can try and get up to those mana boots will be perfectly fine for him. And you just have a look, Lestrak's trying to just do as much damage as he can from range. And there we go. You just see the Nix. He manages to go out and he does manage to get it up. The stun does come out, but the Vendetta was still up. Takes no damage from it, the stun, and is managing to get away with still over half HP. Does manage to just to eat a tango, and he's going to heal that back up gradually. We do have 2 in mid now. We do have returning champion of the gods. He is hanging around here in mid. He does have an invis room. I wonder if he's actually going to be trying to go down on top of this Magnus. I would just try and get this Magnus, stop the clarity, but the bottle is coming out for him now anyway. Pudge already has his bottle, and there we go. We have a look, and Chen's angling up behind him. He might be able to actually pick off this courier. This courier is walking. It is coming down right now, and will they be able to get it? The kill does go down. He will get one shot, and he does manage to pick off the courier as well. So they managed to pick off a kill in mid, as well as the courier being killed off Chen. Great plays there. We'll be able to get his boots up very, very quickly, unless he just wants to rush as quickly as possible into that mech. But fantastic work there. Invis rune, the hook, the pure damage that comes out. It is a level 2 hook already. So it is what is it, 100? What is it? There was 180 pure damage that comes out. Tryhards comes out from Mardo. Team Casual Racism already down by 2 kills. Proudly sponsored by Centrelink, already winning up. It looks like Chen, he has managed to smoke up. He is trying to come around in this bottom lane. The stun will go out. It will go up out on the Chen, and there we go. The nuke comes out from the Chen, does manage to pick up another kill, and in the meantime as well, GyroCopter manages to pick up the top lane, gets the Omni Knight as well, and if he wants that, Lena's got to be very, very careful, because one net comes out from the Naga right now, and that Lena is going to die very, very, very quickly. And you have a look at the Naga. She's trying to line up for it. She really wants to try and get in there, and trying to get around, but is spotted by the creep wave. There's plenty of vision coming down straight through there. No issues whatsoever. But we do have Nix now. Nix is solo on the bot lane against the Sven. Sven, the moment he winds up for that stun, it is a reasonable speed projectile. He will let that Vendetta out, but he doesn't have the mana for it now. He's really got to come back. He's got to pop that clarity, try and get as much mana as he can back out of that without an issue. And the top tower looks like it was taking a little bit of a beating. It still is, actually. There is a catapult down here having fun, and there we go. The Lena's up there, and I think there was 2 kills up here. Gyrocopter, yeah, gets the Lena and the Omni Knight as well. He is level 6, I'm pretty sure now. Oh no, level 5 still. So he's got 3 points up in the Rocket Barrage, 2 points up in Flat Cannon. That's a lot of damage that come out very, very quickly. Look at the wards that are around right now. There's one just sitting here. It just wants to look out there, wants to watch for the counter gank coming down through this area. But this one's blocking off the spawn. But Chen really doesn't worry too much about that spawn, because there's not much he really wants out of it. He's already got a Centaur. He's going to be cleaning up these Mud Golems. No, still Mud Golems, yes they are. Mud Golems pretty easily. It does look like he's going to start tanking up a little bit as well, so that way the Centaur doesn't have to. And yeah, he's trying to keep that Centaur as long as he can. And Chen should have a couple levels. Yeah, he's going to be able to have 2 creeps. He's going to pick himself up another Centaur now, and he's just going to leave that one Centaur to just clean off that camp all on its own. Back to the mid lane though, we do have Pudge sitting in here. Pudge is level 6 now, waiting for that level 7 so he can get that massive hook out. Magnus is level 6. He doesn't have his bottle because that courier did get killed. It's almost back up, and it was on there. And it looks like Pudge, he is going to cancel that ultimate because Lestrak was teleporting in there in the mid lane. But can Pudge get the hook? Oh, just misses the hook off there. But it does look like finally that bottle and the boots can come out for the Magnus Mardo. He's been waiting for this entire time. It does look like there's more going out. The ultimate does go out from the gyrocopter, but it does look like he's just going to shoot down anyway. And, oh, Omni, you're going to be in a lot of trouble if you stick around there, mate. And, oh, there goes the armor reduction. And there's plenty now coming out. And Naga, oh, he's trying to shoot down as much as he can. There goes a clarity coming out from Omni Knight. He will heal himself up the moment he possibly can. And oh, the ultimate does go off. It does look like Lestrak was trying to get in there, but the ultimate's popped by Naga. They're going to get out of there scot-free. Gyro on low life. I think he hopped a lightning strike coming out from yeah, it's a level 2 lightning strike on him, but there is a fresh meat coming up. Where was that? Nyx Assassin down on the bottom lane. Nyx Assassin manages to pick up the thing, but there is 4 up at top now, so these guys have got to worry about the top lane. We do have Naga still sitting up here. Gyro has managed to go all the way back down on the bot. He's already got phase boots as well as drums. He doesn't have enough for a TP. I think someone just bought him one and dropped it out of their stash, so he's picked up a TP now. Who was it? Yeah, owned by Fatty. So he's picked up a TP. He's going to TP back up to the top lane. He knows there's at least 3 up here. But that flat cannon with the phase boost that he's already got, that's going to do some massive amounts of damage. And you've got to watch out there, Omni. He gets picked off by the Pudge. Easy pick off. And look at this. Pudge has a haste rune. And now, yep, you're in a lot of trouble as well. And, yep, Lena's going to take a kill as well. So Pudge picking up a double kill there. Gyro picking up 1 there on the Lena. Great plays coming out there. Just a little bit of an overextension from them, but this gives Magnus time in the mid lane. He does have 4 points now of Shockwave. He can farm quite easily. 2 points up in Skewer, 1 in his ultimate. So he should be okay. But we do have 3 down here on bottom lane now. Chen, in that meantime, was beating down on that tower with the Centaurs, with the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin does have his Vendetta up, so if he ever gets into a little bit of trouble, he can just pop that Vendetta, scurry away, because I don't think there's any wards down here for them. Yeah, no sentry wards to pick up. But up in top lane, we do have Gyro. He's beating down on the tower up here at top. And it's 11-0 in the way of, apparently sponsored by Centrelink. It does look like Lestrak is trying to get into the mid lane. He is trying to do as much work as he possibly can down here. The last creep, no, not going to get it, but he does manage to level up. He is level 5 now. You don't really see a Lestrak, especially in a support role, get his points. But look at this, all grouping up here, and Pudge just hooks in the Sven. Has no issues whatsoever with it. Does not do any more damage, and will he get it? Yes, Chen manages to get up, and here comes the Vendetta, and that's a lot of damage just comes out. The reverse priority does come out from the Magnus. He is going to end up going down here. There's Earn Charge as well as Chen beating down on him. And, yep, this will be a split between them. And it does look like Naga is chasing down now on the Omni Knight. Throw your net. There you go. Net does go out. It looks like Nyx is going to stun through. Big damage coming out there. Nyx Assassin manages to pick up the kill. Great. It was just sort of like a loop-de-hook then. But Pudge is walking around. He should really use some of those earn charges to earn himself back up to some decent sort of health. Doesn't have anything in his bottle right now. I think it's already taken. Yeah, it is. So he's going to have to wait. Is he just going to go home? Where is he? Did he already go home? Ah, look at that. Chen managed to send him home. So Naga now has her mana boots up, so she's going to be able to throw out even more stuff than she needs to. Pudge taking a bit of damage from the tower there, is getting up a nice little bit of farm. He has 700 gold. Wouldn't surprise me if he went something into a 4-staff just so he can position himself. You guys are a real team, yeah. And a Mask of Madness now in Gyrocopter, so he can attack even faster and harder than he already was. Gyro is in the mid lane, hasn't got that Mask of Madness yet. It will give him some nice lifesteal, and because he's got so much protection with that Pudge, he's going to be able to do it. And oh, straight up, just gets netted, and the Snoot comes out from Sven. He just gets absolutely annihilated, and oh, Gyro manages to get out of that. Does manage to pop off the thing, and there we go. We got Sven. He's in a lot of trouble himself now, and the net will come out. Massive damage coming out from that flag cannon as well as the right clicks, and GG finally gets called. 19-0 in favour of public, proudly sponsored by Centrelink. 19-0, absolutely pub stomp Team Casual Racism, but proudly sponsored by Centrelink is now only 1 win away from going straight through into the grand final. I'm not sure. I think they're up against someone very, very shortly. I'll be bringing you all the action here from the Respawn LAN. I am Gamestah's RagnaroK. Don't forget, guys, you can go over to our Facebook, www.facebook.com/Gamestah, or check us out at our Twitter, which is just at Gamestah. I had to try and give some sort of player of the match for this, and I reckon it will just be the Chen. The way he roamed around early on and ganked off, why not? I could give it to anyone. All these players are quite fantastic. None of them dying. Always playing very, very smart. They always get away with such low HP. But I am Gamestah's RagnaroK. I will be seeing you guys very, very shortly for the next game. Have fun and check out all the action.